I gotta say that filming videos over vacation is difficult, of course, because finding a video location, and literally this camera is set up on a tree right now, and I'm outside. I'm like sort of close to my house right now, but basically I'm just on vacation right now, so filming videos isn't like my main thing I'm trying to do. But I decided I will discuss the Supreme drop list again, since I have not discussed one in a few weeks, I believe, and obviously that's what I'm about. I'm about discussing this sort of thing, so I'm gonna do that in this video. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. If you're new, go ahead, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like. I'd appreciate any of that, and let's just get straight into it. By the way, I'm sweating a ton because it's so humid out here, but basically the first item I'm going to be discussing is the Inflatable Kayak collaboration with Packlight. You know, that's just what it is. And basically, it's going to be a pretty expensive Supreme inflatable kayak. Now, I don't know about you. I could probably go to Walmart and buy an inflatable, like, tube. I think that works just as well. I mean, again, a kayak's a lot different than a tube, but this does come with a paddle as well. And basically, the only reason it's hyped is because it has Supreme on it. But again, I'm not going to hate for the fact that this is what it's hyped for. I mean, that's pretty much the whole, like, culture of, like, hypebeast items to Supreme is, oh, it has Supreme in it, I'm going to buy it. So, for me, that's not a reason to hate. Now, maybe a reason to hate would be an excessive retail, which I could definitely see coming from Supreme on an inflatable kayak. If a retail was super high, I would not be shocked, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be a durable like inflatable kayak. Like, it's actually gonna be worth your money in my opinion. Again, if it's like $500, then no, but it's actually gonna be worth like a decent amount, and it's gonna resell well. I mean, again, I don't know how many people are gonna be paying for the high price of the kayak, but I think it's a pretty nice item. I think people may pay for it. So looking at this, I mean, if it were to retail at something like $400, which would be reasonable for me, I think resale would be like $500, $550. Hopefully, I mean, again, with the resale this season, it's like, it's a hit or miss, so I don't know if it will, but it could. Oh, by the way, I thought I'd mention, I may be going blonde. I've been at the beach for like a day, and look at that, we're already blonde. Enough of that though. The next item is the vest, collaboration with O'Brien. Now, basically on this one is just a red vest, and on the back has Supreme going down in it. Now, people are freaking out over this, like, I need the vest. The vest is going to make my collection. The vest is going to be the savior. The savior. No, it isn't going to save this season. Actually, pretty much nothing can save this season other than a box logo, but that would only satisfy some people, and that's just not happening. It's week 20. Nothing like that's going to be dropping. So on this item, I'm personally a decent fan of it, but looking at it, I mean, again, if it were retail like $148, which I would hope it would retail for something cheaper than that, but if let's say it would retail that, probably go for something like $200 or maybe more, because again, it's this one of the most hyped items of this week that I'm gonna be discussing. So on this item, it's pretty nice, one of the most hyped ones as well, so I admire it. And being honest, if I were to come back to the beach, then I'd wear it. I mean, I can swim though, so I'd be fine. Next up though, in my opinion, I think this is one of the more hyped items. Going at number 3 in this list is the Embossed logo beach towel. Now, this is just a mock-up on the screen right now, so they don't actually have any real pictures of it. At the time of me filming this video, I don't know when this is gonna come out. It's gonna come out probably like later today, 5 o'clock, something like that. So there may be stuff on it a few hours later, but basically from what I can see right now, there's nothing on it. I mean, it's just a red and white towel with Supreme in it, and you know, again, a lot of things I feel like this week is just like Supreme, like, oh yeah, if we throw this branding on there, people are gonna like it, and you know, they're pretty successful with it. They've tricked everybody. Maybe not tricked, just gotten the hypebeast. So looking at this, it's a pretty solid item in my opinion. Actually, I'm digging it pretty well. I'm very interested to see how people use this item. Again, I mean, it's just a regular towel. It's nothing really crazy, but I'm sure some people may style it differently and like use it in an outfit, which I would hope not. I mean, again, it's not really an outfit piece, but looking at this, again, it's a nice item. For me, it's maybe a cop. I mean, again, if I would hope for a cheaper retail, like maybe like 78, I mean, that would be something I could expect, and hopefully that's what it is. So looking at this item, hoping we can see something good from it, especially on the last week. So hopefully the mock-up's good, and hopefully the actual outcome, the real piece, is going to be really solid. Next up though, I would say we have a pretty solid mock-up here, very accurate, because we have this bunch of like tonal taping stuff dropping this week, and it's in the classic logo font. So here is this, it's the classic taping, it's unseen, so they don't actually have it, it's just a mock-up right now, and this is from sub community, as most of these pictures are. But looking at this, again, I think it's extremely accurate with Supreme going down the side, and then also the classic logo right there. Maybe they'll have like Supreme like in the classic logo font going down the sides, and then also right here. I mean, I think that's what the mock-up actually is, so that would make sense, of course, if it matched the mock-up. But looking at this, I mean, it's a very, very accurate mock-up, as I've said so many times. Y'all are probably actually annoyed, but for me, I'm a huge track jacket guy, so this may be a cop. I mean, I don't actually own any track jackets in my collection. I'm actually a really big fan of them, and hopefully I will get this one if it does end up being nice looking. Which I would hope for. I mean, I'm hoping Supreme, you know, just finish up really strong in week 20 to at least make up for these last few weeks that haven't really been what people have been wanting at all, as you can tell. Actually, that's why I haven't been discussing them. I've just had zero interest to discuss these not so good weeks. That's my opinion. So looking at this, a nice item. Retail probably 148, and then resale, if it's fire, it'll probably be like 190, 200. I'm trying to keep resale reasonable for this season since it hasn't been too great. and we can just hope for the best. But this next one, this is the last one I'm discussing. It's number 5 on the list. This exact model of item is almost always hyped, and it always sells for a ton. Like there's just one water short from Spring. I'll put it up in the screen right now. It's selling for that much, and it's just a pair of swim trunks, swim shorts, whatever you want to call it. That's it, and it's going for that much. So that pretty much shows you what can happen with this exact model of item. So for this one, this is the classic logo tonal swim short. That's what I meant to say. But basically, looking at this, I'm actually, again, I need some Supreme swim shorts. I already have a pair of the Terry ones, so I'm hoping to get another one to add to the collection. And this is a very admirable item. I'm loving the whole like classic logo idea of this week, and I think it really is a strong way to finish off week 20 with all the classic logo stuff they are dropping. So hopefully this item is not a letdown. Hopefully it's what we're all expecting. We're expecting fire for week 20, and that's, I mean, this is just a partial drop list. Like the most hyped items are the partial drop list I'm discussing at the time of making this video. So we don't even know. There could be some even better items dropping, but I really love the whole classic logo sort of collection, I guess, that they're dropping in this week 20. It's not a collection, but like a whole style that they're trying to drop in for week 20. So very nice item, and definitely cop for me. Hopefully I will get them, and if they have a black colorway and they just have like the silver taping or like the white taping on them, I need it at this point. But yeah, I'm sweating way too much right now. But I'm just gonna close out this video by saying thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all stopping by. If you're new, do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you actually get a video, since YouTube's not gonna really tell you unless you do. But I mean, I may get lucky, honestly. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all for watching. I felt like making this video. I'm gonna go on the beach again and just relax and reply to some comments. Shoot, it's a good day. And be sure you guys like the video. Also, I'm sweating way too much, so I'm out. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, peace out, and hopefully see you all in the next one. Maybe. In that last frame, what was my hair? My hair was like this. What is this? What is this? No, that's better.